And that will bring the celebrations from Penaud, and for Yannick Bru, he has got it done. For Bordeaux, having watched Toulouse and La Rochelle dominate, winning the last 4 editions between them. Toulon's 3 in a row, 2013 to 2015. And all after Brive, led by Alain Penaud, claimed the title here in Cardiff back in '97. They came here thinking this would be their day to represent France, and they're part of it. A chance to create their own piece of history, and they've got it done.
Yeah, they certainly have. Hats off to them. As I mentioned, the 14th winner, and when you look at it, over the course of the championship, they beat former winners in Leicester Tiger, in Ulster, Exeter at the pool stage, managed to hammer Sharks along the way, beat Ulster again in the round of 16, Munster, another former winner, in the quarter-final. They beat Toulouse in the semi-final. So you can't question their right to be named as champions, but I have to tap my hat to Northampton Saints, losing 2 players in the opening 5 minutes, refusing to bend the knee after that incredible win over Leinster in the semi-final. They turned up today, nothing went their way. Their defence was outstanding, but in the end it was the power, the panache, and the brilliance of the likes of Penaud and BL that proved too much. Jalibert, another player I thought outstanding on the day. Alex Mitchell, unfortunately, not for him, but he'll have a Lions tour to look forward to in a couple of weeks.
Well, last season's top 14 final, they went into it with hope. They came out of it beaten 59-3 by Toulouse. 12 of the starting 15 started today, and for Yannick Bru and Noel McNamara, as you said, O'Callaghan's Mills and County Clare, what a job they've done in their second season, and they won't want to stop there. The top 14 title still to contend for. It could yet prove a season of seasons for Bordeaux. Jackie, we'll hand back to you for now.
Des, Donal, thank you. Back with you for the trophy presentation shortly. But these scenes and what they might mean to the people of Bordeaux, Bernard, we talked about them beforehand being the biggest supported club. You can see why people have bought behind this team, because boy, have they delivered.
Yeah, they delivered, and it's a very exciting project. Now they have a trophy. They could become regularly one of the top teams because of everything in their favour. They have a brilliant president, a young president who as said earlier, based his vision on Toulouse. They're very French-based, but then they bring in, the likes of Noel McNamara, Sean Sarby, who's bilingual in their backroom staff. Foreign players like Samu, etc. But a lot of really good young French talent. There's a couple of players. Noel McNamara, it's an amazing achievement for him. Joey Carberry, amazing achievement for him. But like Jefferson Poro, the Lucid prop, he retired from French international rugby at 27 years of age, saying a lack of motivation, and he's come back to his club, and 5 years later, he's given everything to his club. 5 years later, he's part of a team that win a European Cup and bring a trophy back to that city. And there's lots of stories that Penaud was a man of Claremont. He didn't believe in the project, and he came to Bordeaux, and now he gets his just reward. Like there's so many stories behind some of the players there. Big Ben Taufmia off the bench. He was in Racing, and he got too heavy, and they weighed him 145 kilos. He went home. They sent him home. They rang him a week later, expecting him to be down weight. He was 148, so they had to bring him in to train him. So he eventually goes to Bordeaux, and now he's had success. It's class, and they had to go win that because Northampton were so brave and so sticky. I admire both teams more than I did before the game, which is not normal after a final.
Yeah, you're looking at the desolate faces of these Northampton players, Jamie, and just the journey they've been on to just fall so short. They never stopped fighting in this game.
They can be immensely proud of the body of work that they put out there today. And, sorry, not even just today, throughout the season, at European level. They just constantly showed up their defensive effort. They only let in one try there in the second half when there was tons of opportunity for Bordeaux, and they just stayed in the fight. Had a couple of opportunities they could have potentially converted themselves. So they can be immensely proud. I think it's fair that the result goes to Bordeaux. I don't think anyone's going to argue that, but those players can take a little bit of pride in the body of work, but sometimes you just can't control the outcome of a game.